How about them Cowboys? What a win on the road in prime time against the Minnesota Vikings with a backup quarterback, a backup left tackle, and Dallas guts out a massive, massive win. Final score in this one, 20-16, as Dallas gets the game-winning touchdown late in the fourth quarter. Cooper, Rush and Amari, as Amari goes off, and Cooper Rush as the backup. With Dak Prescott out due to that calf strain, Dallas beats a team that I would not be surprised if they end up in the playoffs later on this season. But an absolutely gut punch check win by Dallas. A massive one, a pivotal one, and one that means a lot for this team moving forward. The Cowboys' offense, points-wise, only 20, not great. 2 turnovers. They ran a much more controlled offense, a big factor in that. But what actually led them today was the passing offense. Cooper Rush, 325. Cedric Wilson, 35 on that trick play. The ground game after really the first drive, very much cooled down, slowed down, wasn't nearly as impactful as what I think we were hoping for, but they still put up 419. Far more than what they allowed on defense. 16 points scored, only 177 thanks to a big-time sack by Randy Gregory. No takeaways for the first time all year by Dallas, but here's the reason why the defense was so impactful. On third downs, Minnesota folks, 1 for 13. You're not going to win football games very often if that's what you're doing on that side of the ball. So grade the Cowboys for me. A, B, C, D, or F? Look, I'm giving them an A. They went on the road with a backup quarterback, and they won the damn game. Good teams don't win this game. Potentially special teams find a way to win. So it wasn't pretty. They would have won by 25 if Dak had been out there, but it's a win. I say A. And you know what? Hats off, round of applause for Cooper Rush. He did so much more than what you were expecting. 24 of 40, 325 yards, 2 turnovers, make no mistake, couple bad sacks, couple mistakes. But if I had told you Cooper Rush throws for 325, you would have gone, oh my God, they won the game, or oh, they got blown out in garbage time. One of which ended up being true. Amari Cooper, I mean, look, he on that final drive was nothing short of incredible. A massive touchdown, of course, the game winner, the end zone fade, which allegedly, by the way, was supposed to be a run based on the look, but they went in through the fade anyway because it was one-on-one for Cooper and Cam Dantzler, I believe, was the man he beat. He was awesome in this one. The hamstring tightened up on him, didn't matter. He made plays when it mattered. So type in Coop in the comment section for both Amari and for Cooper Rush. It seems very fitting. Both of those players absolutely balled out in this one. So take advantage of this upcoming ad break and spam Coop for me in the comments section. I want to spend some more time now on Cooper Rush because I want to give him all the praise in the world. He wasn't great. If I had told you Dallas scores 20, maybe you think they lose. But you know what? Cooper Rush did more than what you wanted. The ground game was not going for much of this one. After the first couple drives, Minnesota found a way to adjust and stop it. Cooper Rush did what you want out of your UDFA backup quarterback with 3 career passes. In fact, he did more than what you wanted. Make no mistake, it would have been a much easier game for our stress levels if Dak Prescott had been out there. But they got the win with the backup quarterback, and that means a lot. And this win, make no mistake about it, folks, is oh so massive. With the win, Dallas improves to 6-1. And now they are right there, still in the mix for the thing that I want. I don't give a shit about the NFC East. You know why? Because that's in the bag. Dallas has won the NFC East. It's over. They need 3 or 4 wins, maybe, to win the division. Philly's 3-5. The Giants are 2-5 against the Chiefs. They're going to be 2-6. And Washington is 2-6 as well. I don't care about the division. That's in the bag. What I care about is where the Packers are listed right now. I want that number 1 seed. That's why I lean towards playing Dak. Cowboys were right. They didn't need Dak, as nervous as that game made me in the end, but they got the win. They're 6-1, 4 one-loss teams in the loaded NFC. I want that bye. I don't want to go play the Rams or the Saints. I don't want that. I want the bye. Give me the bye if you're Dallas. Keep it going, and that's going to be a big deal for them moving forward. They are also, by the way, 7-0 against the spread this year. Pretty damn impressive if you're Dallas. So head over, chatsports.com/bet. Use the promo code you guys see on screen, Cowboys125. The Chat Sports office would be up a lot more if they just took Dallas every single week, which I've done quite a bit this year, but I didn't do it this week. And, 1-3, entering prime time. I got the Chiefs -10, my worst week regardless. I've not gone below 2-3, but these couple of these games were not all that close. But maybe a bet on Dallas. I actually did bet Dallas, by the way, money line on Thursday when they were the underdog. I thought Dak was going to play. I was wrong. But they won, so I cashed. Use that promo code Cowboys125 for a 125% deposit bonus. That's chatsports.com/bet, promo code Cowboys125. All right, injury updates now, and we'll update you guys on this stuff throughout the week, folks. Tyron Smith left the game, a left ankle sprain. He did not return. A reevaluation tomorrow. Red flag here for Dallas. Now, Ty Nsekhe was out there at left tackle, and much like having Cooper rush, it worked. They found a way to win. La'el Collins has not played left tackle in the NFL for Dallas. And Terrence Steele, I don't know if they trust on the left side. But I think we can all agree that if Tyron's out, knock on wood, hopefully he's not, Collins and Steele would end up being your 2 best tackles. Find a way to get him out there. So I know it's early, or maybe late, depending on when you're watching. But what is your concern level? That's a bad joke, I'm sorry. Concern level over Tyron Smith. Scale it for me 1 to 10. Head down to the comments and let me know what you think. Now, we will, again, as I mentioned, update you guys on this throughout the week as it moves on into the Denver game, and we'll see, I assume he will, but who knows, if Dak will end up playing. So sub right now for nonstop coverage on the Dallas Cowboys all day, every day, right here at the Dallas Cowboys Report. Don't miss out on anything, folks. Please subscribe right now. Let's talk Zeke, who the ground game numbers were not great, but he also caught 4 passes for 23 yards. And on that final drive, you had Amari Cooper going full-grown ass man. Zeke Elliott, on 3rd down, caught a check down pass from Cooper Rush. And Elliott ran through the opposing defense, and the Cowboys might not win that game without that play by Zeke. That is the type of play you need your players to make when your franchise quarterback is out. A massive, I cannot understate how important that run was by Zeke Elliott. Let's head to Trevon Diggs now, who unfortunately did not have an interception. The streak is over for Diggs, who I think allowed 3 catches all game, 3 for 58, something along those lines. Was not targeted nearly as much as he has been in the past. Did leave the game very late with an ankle injury. No update for you guys on his status right now. He kind of got on a tackle, got his ankle flipped into the ankle of somebody else. So probably a bruise. I think he'll be okay, but that ankle has been bothering him this year. So we will see how things go moving forward. But you know who played great? Anthony Brown. And wasn't perfect. No corner ever is going to be. But Anthony Brown had 2 massive pass breakups on 3rd down, a couple big-time tackles. I want to go back and watch. This might have been Brown's best game in a long time. And I thought he played very, very well, did everything asked of him. Hats off to AB. I thought he had a very strong showing. Maybe your defensive player of the game, though, was Micah Parsons. Didn't get that much run as an edge rusher, but I thought as a pure off-ball linebacker, this was Parsons' best game. Now, there were some coverage lapses at points, but if I tell you a guy finished with 4 tackles for loss, 11 tackles, in general, means he played great. And that's what I saw out of Micah Parsons. That is a big deal for me for the Dallas Cowboys. I was very happy with how he played. Around the line of scrimmage, he continues to be a very impactful player. So it's the game ball for the Dallas Cowboys. I believe offensively it went to Cooper Rush, and defensively it went to Micah Parsons, which certainly makes some sense there. I think either's right. I think you got to give it to Rush, though. I mean, the backup won the game that not many of us thought he was going to win. So let me know, who gets the game ball for Dallas? A couple more players I want to hit here. C.D. Lamb, 612 yards. A bad drop, but I tell you what, Lamb, again, I told you guys in this game, this matchup against the Vikings pass defense favored the Cowboys pass defense. Their corners are shit. And Lamb, he was open almost every play. Lamb and Cooper, man, don't break those two up. That duo is just absolutely incredible. I will make note, though, that special teams was a bit of an issue. That remains a problem here for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, you can blame Zerline, or you can blame no, don't go to that one. Don't go to that 3. It's wrong. But you can blame John Fossil for Greg Zerline, but you can't blame him for Bradley and I. And I jumped offside. That's not the special teams coach's fault. That's not how this works. But you won the game. It wasn't perfect. Great teams find a way to gut out wins. Let's also mention Jabril Cox here, by the way, real quick before we go on today's video. Not great sounding news on this one. MRI coming on Monday for Cox. Left the game on crutches. A right knee injury. Was very quickly ruled out. Normally not a great sign. He got hurt on special teams. We'll see about Jabril Cox, but I don't have a great feeling on this one.